Timestamps are included for your convenience. Well, hello, my beautiful stars. Hope you're well. A question that I was asked by a viewer, and I think a question that's been doing the rounds as well, is that trip that Khatib Hari recently had to Ukraine. Was it for Invictus, or was it for his own purpose, his own gain, for his own money, to try and fill in his own coffins and his own coffers and, you know, get them out of a little bit of a poverty situation? I know he went there for work, but he went there under dubious assertions that were made to the palace, because the king was aware of it, because they had to sort out, and government was aware of it, because they needed to sort out certain securities and everything, which I think has just shot himself in the foot, because his security, it's too dangerous to go to the UK. He needs security in the UK, but he can go to Ukraine, he can go to Nigeria, all those places. Excuse me, my throat is a little bit tired because I've been talking a lot. I've been on the phone. I've been doing readings, the whole lot. So, sorry if I've got a little bit of a horsey throat. And then I got all choked up during the reading I did on Harry's father, which is the members only one. Let's quickly ask the cards here. Let's ask the cards. Did Harry, what was the reason for Harry going to Ukraine? Was it for Invictus? Was it just to go and make money? Was it to get them out of financial boohoo? Was it a deal trip? Let's have a look here. Was it a deal trip? Was it a single trip? Cards, please tell us the reason for Khatib's visit. Khatib's visit. Do that one more time. Khatib's visit. What is the real reason? Oh, sorry, I've just ripped my whole cloth up here. Money offerings, planting seeds, offerings. Oh, many things, many shiny things. Ooh, sorry, I haven't been out to go and get my little stickies yet. I will do it. I'm just trying to get all these readings done so I can load them for the weekend. I'm just trying to play catch up with what I missed out on. Many different things. Tied to the devil. He went there for nefarious, toxic reasons. It wasn't for the glory. It wasn't for the glory of Invictus. Oh, Eight of Pentacles here. Working for money. Working for money. Working for money. Okay, let's have a look here. This Knight of Pentacles, very loyal. He came across as a very loyal knight. I was like, you know, I'm coming here to present the Invictus Games to you guys. But I'm also putting my name onto Ukraine. But I want something out of it. I want to enrich myself. And wasn't there talk about jewelry? But there's the snake. The snake sent him over with this devil. The snake, they are bound by money. They are bound by money, trying to make money, trying to get money. Money. Money is their God. Selling their soul to the devil. And I'm not saying Ukraine is the devil, but they will do anything and everything to make money. They will basically, how can I put it? Do it horizontally, vertically, upside down, inside out, on every street corner or not every street corner, in a high-end hotel or in the back alley. Sorry. There's one word to describe it, but yeah. It wasn't for the glory of the games. It was for their own gluttony, their own fulfillment, for their own pockets. And they working. But it's a very, very little... It was pretending to go there for that. It was pretending. Let's continue reading here. The world in reverse. No, it wasn't for anything new. It was the old story. Again, justice. It wasn't for the games. It wasn't for a just cause. Under the devil, it wasn't for a just cause. It wasn't for the cause of Invictus. They didn't bring them any new offerings. Nothing new. It wasn't... Ones can be the games, warriors, the soldiers, whatever. No. It was all an illusion. It was all an illusion. Money. Look at the 4. There's 8 money. There's 1 money. There's money. It's money. It was for money. Money for himself. Not money for the games. Not money for... It was money for him. Allegedly embellishing. You know what I mean. Money. There we go. There we go. Look at him looking at the illusions. Look at him looking at all the illusions. And look at it sitting under the justice and under there. It's money. I'm not saying the Ukraine government is involved in this whole thing. It is Invictus that they potentially wanting to take Invictus to Ukraine after the war. That is what it was made. There we go. 7 of Swords, stealing. 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Money. Money walking out the door. Them making money. Money to get them out of poverty. Their government was not involved. The government was not involved, nor was their president, nor any of the officials. It was somebody else. Look from a different angle. There's the sun. And strength card. Megan. It was because of Megan. Backroom dealings, judgment. And there's the Invictus Games is coming. Last. Let's walk this back quickly. The meeting there was all for money, for their own pockets. Trying to dupe the government out of money. Trying to dupe their leaders out of money. But at the same time, I'm telling you now that neither the palace, nor the king, nor William knew what his true reasoning was. And he's gone there and he's created absolute chaos and havoc. Absolute chaos and havoc. It is... He's a lunatic. He's caused so many headaches. The delusion is absolutely delusional. No more chances. There's Invictus cutting him loose because he thought he could be the shining star with his Marai on his side. Long and short, no. Neither the palace, nor the king, nor William, nor the government of the... No, I'm not going to say the government of the UK. Nor the palace, nor the emperor, the king, nor William knew the exact reason for his visit. It was not for Invictus Games, for their coffins. But him lying him lying. There's the Seven of Swords, the lying card. Him lying about the reason why he was going to work there has now rained absolute judgment on him. And as I always say, give them enough rope, give them enough rope, give them enough rope, and they're going to hang themselves. It was for his own pockets. For his own pockets. Let's quickly, I'm going to check something here. Was the UK government, did the UK government know what he's doing there? Did the UK government, did His Majesty's government know the reason for his visit? Yes or no? Yes. They sent him. They sent him. They sent him. To cause imbalance. And try and cause a tower moment. To make the family look. There you go. I want to do a reading on Keir Starmer. I want to know if his days are numbered. I want to know if his days are numbered. The UK government definitely sent him. And they knew what he was up to. They knew what he was up to. But the palace and the king didn't know the real truth. He was told, they told him porkies. Yes. Told him porkies. Well, there again. Yeah. Causing massive word fights, online fights. We've seen in the media. It was all for their own wealth. So that they could shine and cause imbalance. And those were the words and the surprises that came out. There we go. UK government was definitely involved there. But it was to line their own pockets. To enrich themselves. UK government. See my nicks. I say no more. Okay, there we go, my friends. Thanks very much for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.